2,000 individuals in this 11 minutes, plus horses, plus camels, archers, swords. So as I said, I mean, 3 VFX supervisors said, you know what, get lost. Especially when I offered them what I had as a budget. And that was the only thing that we had. To be honest with you, it's a movie by itself. Just the battle scene, I mean, we were working simultaneously, but just the battle scene took around 1.5 years. So just 11 minutes.
Wow, it was 1.5 years.
How
long did the whole film take?
The whole film took 3.5 years.
3.5 years, okay.
But
that's pretty similar to DreamWorks or any of the major studios. 3 to 5 years.
But our challenge was, we're not just producing a movie. We're producing a movie and setting the studio, because we did the studio just for this movie, so we had no studio. We had to set up the pipeline, the whole studio simultaneously while working on this movie. So, to be honest, I didn't think I would be standing here today speaking, because I thought we would be running out of budget and we'll get like, this is what we have. But we're very proud of this. That's a very small part of it, but hopefully when you see the full movie, maybe you just saw the battle scene.
No, we haven't.
You haven't?
Not yet. We weren't quite there.
So what you will see is, I think, part of it, yes?
Yeah, part of it, like the first waves.
It's the first one. So as I said, it's 11 minutes, 40 seconds. And the other thing is, I'm sure all animation knows, which is the particles. There are libraries for snow, there's libraries for water and fire. Unfortunately, there's no libraries for sands. So we have the best library for sands. If anyone wants sands, please, we're your source from now on. So we had to actually create so many sand sequels for this movie and also for the battle scene, which was also a tough ride for us.
I noticed you used masks on some of the soldiers. Was that to reduce the...
Thank you. Yes.
The difficulty of facial features.
We don't want to show so many facials actually in it. Especially that we already have so many complicated hairs and clothes. I mean, I always say this with all due respect, but you have the same Shrek for all the 3 sequels.
Right.
Okay? Now here, in this movie, you have 4 Bilals in 3 different ages, with more than 4 to 5 different uniforms in one movie. So I think that's why they resigned. They say, like, this guy is crazy, he doesn't know what he's doing. But I think we were lucky to actually pull it off. So
I have a question for you, Ayman. What were your inspirations when doing this battle scene? References to other battles and to the true stories of what we know from Bilal, the true character. What were you?
I'm sure there's a lot of people like me in the film industry, which is when someone tells you you cannot do it, that's it. That's the time you say, okay, I'm gonna do it. Because there's always a first time. And seriously, everyone was telling us there's no way we can make this battle scene. Some of them said, let's shoot it live and then do some retouches on it. I said, it's not gonna work. It's an animation movie. You cannot just bring the battle scene and do retouches on it. And what I've learned, and this is, I don't know if anyone experienced this or not, usually the people that never do it are the best to work with. Because the ones that knows how it goes will always reject, because they have their own model that worked for them for 15, 16 years. So they're just following the rule of thumb, which is like, no, we cannot do this with this budget and with this time frame, just forget it. These were the more experienced people who've worked in big studios. When I brought the other CG supervisor who were very passionate, they had the skills, but they never did the big blockbuster movie. These are the guys who actually made it happen. So that was a very unique experience to me that I would make sure I will follow in all my other movies, to be honest with you.
But when, if we compare, for instance, for 300, the movie 300,
yes,
there were a few bases that the people who made the scenario could work upon. I'm really impressed by the dramatic construction of this battle scene. It tells me, well, sorry, how did you came up on the dramatic, on the scenario, on the writing of this sequence?
Well, back again, as I said, it's inspired by a true story. So this battle scene actually took place. Not exactly like this, because we had the freedom of the creative part to develop, but the battle scene is actually a real battle scene that took place. Artistically, what we've done was we've studied basically our pipeline and our time frame and budget and worked backward. So if we want to make it, how exactly can we develop the horses, the archers, everything was I have to say that we did find shortcuts. We had to develop some shortcuts in the pipeline and in the character itself. The mask was part of it. The duplication of horses in different, so we've created like 5-6 horses models and then we just duplicated them. So we've done some shortcuts in order to actually meet our budget and time frame.
Great.
Questions?
Well, let's watch it, right?
Let's watch it. Remember, this is just a short part of it. Yeah.